neck bead's on now? No, it's fine. One strand, not 3 strands. Only one strand. And only add one more then. If it's big, you just make it into one, that's all. On initiations, you get 1 strand. This is actually the etiquette. Okay, Devendra Prabhu, you want to... It's up to me to begin Brahma Samhita now? I think that's all. Okay. All right, so we'll do Brahma Samhita, and then after I'll give a talk.
Ishvarak Parama Krishna. We go together or repeat.
We'll do it slowly. No, not real fast. Not like you guys always do it. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchit Ananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam Chintamani Prakata Satmashu Kalpa Vriksham Laksavriteshu Sudabir Pilvyayantam Lakshmi Sarasya Satasam Brahma Sevyamanam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venom Kanantara Ravinda Dalaya Taksam Bharhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kantarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Sobham Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Alola Chandra Kala Sadvana Marya Vamshi Ratna Gadam Pranaya Keli Kala Vilasam Shamam Tribanga Lalita Niyata Prakasham Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasya Sakatalendriya Vritti Manti Pashyanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sva Ujjvala Vigrahasya Govindam Hari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaitam Achyutam Anari Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusho Navayovanam Cha Vedesha Durlama Durlama Atma Bhakto Govindam Hari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Pantastu Koti Shatavatsara Sampragamyo Vayoritapi Manaso Muni Pungavanam Sopyasti Yat Prabhavasim Avachintya Tatve Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ekyopya Sauraichitam Jagananta Kotim Yat Chaksir Asta Jagadananda Chayayarantam Andantarastam Paramanu Chayantarastam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yad Bhava Bhavita Diyo Manusastataiva Samprapya Rupa Manimasanayana Bhusha Suktairya Eva Nigama Pratitaistu Vanti Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabhis Tabirya Eva Nijarupa Taya Kalabhi Goloka eva visasat akilatma bhuto Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Premanjana Churitata Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadaivam Hridayeshu Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sundaram Achintya Guna Swarupam Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ramari Murti Shukalani Amena Tishtan Nanavataram Akaro Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Paramah Pamanyo Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagananda Koti Koti Shasesha Vasudhari Vibhuti Binnam Tad Brahma Nishkalamanantam Ashesha Bhutam Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Maya Hiyasya Jaganandri Satani Sute Traigunyata Visaya Veda Vitayamanam Sarva Valambi Parasatma Visuddha Sattvam Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasatmataya Manasu Ya Pranina Paripalam Smaratam Upetyam Lila Itena Bhuvanani Jagatyayasram Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Golokanamini Jadamni Taletayasya Devi Mahesha Haridama Suteshu Teshu Te Te Prabhava Nichaya Vihitam Chayena Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Sristi Stiti Palaya Sadhana Shakti Ekam Chayeva Yasya Bhuvanadi Vibharti Durgam Ichana Rupa Apiyasya Chachestate Sa Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Shiram Yata Dahi Vikara Vishesha Yogam Sanjayatena Hitata Priti Asti Heko Tyak Sambhutam Apitita Samupaiti Karyad Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Dipachi Evita Sataram Abhubhayatya Petya Dipayate Vivrata Hetu Samana Dharma Yastadrig Evati Vishnu Taya Vibhati Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yat Karana Navajala Bhajasmai Samayoga Nidranananta Jagadanda Saroma Kupa Adhara Shakti Avalambya Param Swamurtim Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yasyaika Nisha Zitakala Matalalambya Jivanti Loma Vijaya Jaganandanata Vishnur Mahansi Yasya Kala Vishesho Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Basvanya Tasma Sakaleshu Rijesu Teja Shiyam Kiyat Krayatayat Apitad Vadastra Brahmaya Esha Jagadanda Vidana Karta Govindam Hare Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yat Pada Pallava Yugam Vividhanya Kumbham Dvandve Pramhari Samaye Jaganari Raja Vigna vihantu alama asya jagatrayasya Govindam Hari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Agnir Mahaganana Ambu Marudiyascha Kalastata Manasita Jagatrayani Yasma Bhavanti Vibhavanti Vishanti Yamcha Govindam Hari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yaksha Shuresha Savita Sakalagrahanam Raja Samasta Suramurti Rashesha Teja Yasya Gyaya Brahmati Sambrita Kala Chakro Govindam Hari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Dharma Tapada Nichaya Sutaya Stapamsi Brahmadi Kirta Patagavadayascha Jiva Yadhata Matra Bhivava Prakata Prabhava Govindam Hari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yastvindra Gopa Mavahendra Aho Swakarma Bandhanurupa Phalabhajam Na Attanoti Karmani Nirdhati Kintucha Bhakti Vajam Govindam Hari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yaskroda Kama Sahaja Pranayadibhiti Vatsarya Moha Guru Gaurava Sevya Bhavai Sanchintya Tasya Sadrisham Tanu Apurete Govindam Hari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Sriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha Kalpataravo Druma Bhumis Chintamini Gana Mai Toyam Amritam Kathaganam Natyam Gananam Apivamsi Priya Saki Chidananda Jyotir Param Apitat Asvayam Apicha Sayatra Shirabir Savata Surabiryascha Sumahan Nime Sadokyo Varachati Naya Yatrapi Samaye Bhaje Swati Dvipamaham Iha Goloka Itiyam Vedanta Sai Santa Shiti Virala Chara Katapiye Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchit Ananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karna Karna Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Gyantimirandasya Gyanajana Sulakaya Chaksu Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Pastyatya Satarine Vanchakalpa Tarubhischa Kripa Sindhupe Pacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namaho Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, as Srila Prabhupada would always begin when he would give initiations, he said, initiation means beginning. Initiation means beginning. Before, as we practice the process of pure devotional service, you're following the instructions of the spiritual master, not in a most formal way, but in a way to qualify oneself to come to the platform of initiation. We are preparing. We're preparing to Hare Krishna. We're preparing to get onto the path of bhakti. Because bhakti begins when one takes shelter of the bona fide spiritual master. Adao Strada Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, Nishta, Ruchi, Ashakti, Bhava, and Prema. These are the 9 stages by which bhakti is a science. It's not some imaginative way of doing things according to some books. It's actually a deep and very exact science. It's the science of awakening the sleeping soul's existence in the material body to its actual natural constitutional position as the eternal servant of the Lord. That is the awakening process, and that begins when one actually takes shelter of the bona fide spiritual master. So take shelter of the bona fide spiritual master is a requirement, it's not optional. Tad vigyartam gurum eva abhigatsche, the scriptures say that one must accept the guidance of Krishna's representative as the means to move forward to the actual goal of life. In this material world, people have many goals. And formally, according to Shastra, those goals are mentioned in 4 different ways: Dharma, Artha, Karma, and Moksha. Dharma means to perform activities that are pious, religious. From Dharma comes what is called Artha. Artha means one develops a certain, what we say, qualifications in order for them to move to the next stage, which is Artha, Gartha, Dhamma, Kama. Kama means sense gratification, or the need to fulfill one's bodily and mental requirements in this world, according to scripture, not outside, not according to whimsical activity. And that leads to the next one, which is moksha. If something's wrong? Huh? Okay. All right. Okay, and then from that ultimately comes the desire to get out of the difficulty of material life. So this is what these called are 4 purusharthas, or the activities of people in the material world. And if there's people talking while I'm talking, I'm not going to talk. So if you're going to talk while I'm talking, then you talk, and then I'll wait till you're done. This is serious. If you don't want to listen, don't stay here. These people are about to begin the most important part of their life. And so this should be taken as very serious. It's not just another ceremony where we go through and then we have some prasadam and we all feel good. It's not like that. Those who understand the goal of life will understand that this is the most important part of life. Because without this, you cannot achieve the goal of life. It's not possible. So the important part of this whole process is to understand that there is another goal aside from these 4 material goals that people, what we say, engage in this material world. And that is Prema Pumartha Mahan. This is called the Purushartha Siromani. Siromani means gem or jewel. And it's the prize possession that one can acquire through the process of devotional service to the Lord. And that is love of God. So actually, love of God is actually the goal of life. There's no second goal. All of the second goals that may be established in life are meant to bring one to that goal. In other words, whatever else you're doing is meant to support that one goal of developing love for Krishna, love of God. Because until that reaches its perfection, one has to keep coming back life after life. Maya Ravase, Kacho Bese, Kacho Ho Bubu Duvai. That life after life, we take birth. We don't remember, but we've been through many species of life. Millions and millions of species of life. When you get to the human form of life, that is considered to be rare. We don't think in that way because we say, oh, I'm a human, there's so many humans, and human life is what goes on. But actually, human life is the least of all of the different species of life. Animals, plants, trees, insects, aquatics, birds, they make up 8 million species. And out of the human species, there's only 400,000. And out of the 400,000, very few are civilized. And this includes living forms on all planets throughout the universe, not just this planet. So to come to a human form of life is not rare, extremely rare. Extremely rare. So one should understand that to use this rare opportunity means to understand what is the purpose of having this human form of life. Because in the other 8 million species of life, one cannot achieve the goal of life. Although they are also pure spiritual beings, but they inhabit bodies that are not qualified to bring them to the stage of love of God, or the goal of life. Only when one gets to the human form of life, and one takes advantage of the human form of life to use it according to how it's meant to be used. Simply to satisfy the mind and senses through the various objects that appear in this world is not the purpose of human life. That is done by the animals. And is done by all of the lower species. Humans do it too. We eat, we sleep, we mate, and we defend. But they are just bodily necessities that must be carried out. The real purpose of our activities is to develop our relationship with the Supreme Lord. And that is actually the goal of life and the perfection of life. It's not something that is forced, it's something that's natural. When we say natural, it means that the soul has natural love for God, but it's covered. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sarukabunoi Shravanari Siddhi Chitte Koriye Udoi. In the hearts of all living beings, pure love for God is there, but it's covered. It's covered. It's natural. There isn't any life anywhere that doesn't have that quality to it. But only in the human form of life, and only for those who make an effort to understand the human form of life, will that be understood. Otherwise, most living entities, even in the human species, don't even know what is the goal of life. They think simply to satisfy the senses and have a nice material arrangement is somehow success in some, what we say, idea of success. But real success is to find who you are and how you can fulfill that desire for unlimited happiness. Because when we go, we can also say that happiness is the goal of life. And it's true, it's not just some euphemism we say just to make people feel good. Happiness is the goal of life. But then, where is it and how to find it? If we look for it in this material world through sense objects, we will be disappointed because it's not there. It can only be found in your relationship with the Supreme Lord. That's the only place. And that's why this process of self-realization centered around bhakti. Bhakti means to serve the Lord with a desire to please the Lord and offer your love to the Lord in the process of trying to please Him. That is bhakti. And of course, there's many principles that we follow in order to bring about that bhakti, but that's the essence, really. And those who have achieved even a slight taste of love of God can never go back to this material world again. It's so powerful and so full, it fully satisfies the living being that when that taste comes, they look at everything else as simply insignificant. Or what we say, even that, useless. So that is the nature of the soul. And to come to the point of accepting a spiritual master and beginning the process of devotional service is rare. It's very rare. Prabhupada would use an example, really kind of a nice, cute little example he would use. There is a log floating in the ocean. It's floating around. And in the middle of the log, there's a hole. And there's a frog somewhere in that ocean. It's a vast ocean. And that log is floating somewhere in the ocean. That frog is also there. So the frog decides to surface. And he comes up through that hole in that log simply on his first attempt to surface above the water. Prabhupada said that's how rare it is to take up devotional service. And rarer it is to achieve the goal of devotional service. That's why Krishna says, Manusanam sahasreshu kastit yatari siraye yatatama visidhanam kastit tetivad Tattva advataha, the last word. Yeah, so to come, Krishna says, very few actually can reach the goal of pure love of God in one life. But after that, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, and he made it easy. Krishna made it difficult. He said, surrender. He said, follow me and give up all of your old ideas on how you can be happy and simply surrender to me. I'll take care of you. He wasn't giving anything less than the truth, but he said to surrender. When people approach spiritual life, they're not in the mood to surrender, in the mood to get an experience. And Lord Chaitanya wants to give you that experience, because that will be the impetus to want to surrender. And what is that experience? He teaches the process very easily. Chant the holy names of the Lord, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Take nice foodstuffs offered to the Lord as Krishna Prasadam. When you feel happy, dance. And read nice books on philosophy and about your relationship with that Supreme Personality of Godhead. He made it easy. But still, as Prabhupada said, although he made it easy, people can't do it. We say chant 16 rounds, they think, oh, you're asking too much. Well, Prabhupada started off, he said, chant 64 rounds a day. That's when he first began the move, 64 rounds. And devotees said, Prabhupada, we got too many things to do. Besides, it's too difficult. And Prabhupada said, all right, 32. And then they gave some more excuses. 32, that's also too much. And Prabhupada, 16, no less. And Prabhupada now talks, he said, I made it so easy, 16, and you can't even do that. So this is Lord Chaitanya's special mercy, and the spiritual master takes it and makes it even more easier. Because Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati used to say, if you don't chant 64 rounds a day, you haven't reached human form of life. That was Prabhupada's spiritual master. But Prabhupada knew he couldn't do it with the Western disciples. They would find so many reasons why not to do it. So he gave the minimum standard. But he doesn't expect us to adhere to the minimum. The minimum is just to get you started. Because once you develop a taste for chanting, then you just want to chant more. It's like that. The holy name is so sweet because it's Krishna presenting himself in the most easiest and nicest way through sound, which is the most powerful element that one can come in contact with in this material world. Sound is most powerful. But still, we find it difficult. So on the initiation, we ask devotees to, fulfill these obligations. And this is a lifetime promise. It's something that it's just a way of showing your sincerity in the process of devotional service. You make a vow. And then it's not a promise. A promise is something you can break because circumstances may cause you to go back on the promise, and that may be permissible. But vows, no question. A vow is not breakable. It's like a promise that is, what we say, uploaded 1,000 times. It's very serious. So, and why? Why is it given in such a way? Because it's the feature by which you can please the Supreme Lord and the Spiritual Master, which is the foundation for making progress to go back home, back to Godhead. Like that. But it's easy if we practice. And we also associate with devotees who have these qualities also. This is very important. So I want to congratulate both of you for coming to this stage. It's not like we're joining a club and getting a name and feeling good. This is actually the purpose of life, is to go back home, back to Godhead. Mayadavase, Kachobese, well, I said that one. Jiva Krishna Das, A Vishwas. We belong to Krishna, not to this world. Not to our husbands, not to our fathers, not to our parents, not to our children, not to our, society, whatever else we belong to. All of these are ephemeral, temporary, and they will be gone as the body starts to deteriorate also. What is eternal is our relationship with the Lord, and what is real is that in that relationship, all of our desires can be fully satisfied. What is that desire? The main desire is to be always happy. But Krishna consciousness doesn't just make you happy, it makes you beyond happiness. That happiness that is undescribable, that is beyond the experience of what happiness goes on in this world. It is beyond that. And it also gives you full knowledge. Who you are, who is Krishna, what is your relationship with Krishna, and how to act in that relationship. All of that is there in the process of bhakti. So, again, thank you very much for coming to this platform. And for all of you who are sitting here, who are already initiated, you should think, here's an opportunity for me to renew my initiation vows. And I've been following the process, therefore I should re-strengthenize and commit to myself the vows that I made on initiation. And those of you who haven't come into the stage of initiation yet, you should think, I want to be one day sitting where they're sitting. That's how we should feel, yeah. Because without that, we will simply have to take another birth And then we know, as Prabhupada says, no one knows where they will end up in the next life. It's not guaranteed. So, so we have we have this good fortune in front of us. Take advantage of your good fortune. Just like from the material perspective, what is good fortune in this world? You might say, a good family, or some wealth, or some abilities to carry out things. But if you have all of those qualities and you don't use them, even though you have them, you don't have them. Only when you use what you have does it become valuable, or what we say, successful. So we should use this human form of life to say, yes, I want to go back home, back to Godhead in this life. And it's possible. Prabhupada said, usually it takes 2 lives, but there are those who can make it in 1 life, if you're serious. And seriousness is what it takes to execute devotional service. Although it's a very joyful process, susukam kartavavyayam. We sing, we dance, we eat nice foods, we associate with nice people, we read nice books, nice stories, and we go out and talk to people about how fortunate we are and try to make them fortunate also. All of that is wonderful, but ultimately it's done with the utmost seriousness, because outside of that there is no success in life. Even you can see in this material world, people who have material success, they're the most miserable. It's a fact. These are statistics given by the same people who are in that same category. That the most miserable people in the world are the most successful people, materially. That shows you, by example, that material success is not success. Because misery is simply foreign to the soul's existence. The soul is always happy. And the soul is waiting to connect with Krishna again to experience that unlimited happiness. So again, thank you very much for coming to this process. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Okay, so... Oh yeah, okay. So explain to the devotees what to do.
Ponavljat ćete za mano, reč po reči, na kraju i s levom rukom v desno stavite kap vode i one mantre koje ćemo izgovarati, izgovarate v to vodo. I ponavljate za mano. Prvo vodo. Om,
Om,
upavitra,
Upavitra,
pavitrova,
Pavitrova,
sarvastam,
Sarvastam,
gatopiva,
Gatopiva,
yasmaret,
Yasmare,
pundarikaksham,
Pundarik Ashram,
sabakya,
Savantyam,
abhayantaraha,
Abhayantaram,
suchihi,
Suchihi,
Shri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu,
Shri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu,
Shri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu.
Om Keshavaya Namaha. I sipamo to i popijemo. Om Keshavaya Namaha. I splaknemo roko. Opet. Om
Om,
upavitra,
Upavitra,
pavitrova,
Pavitrova,
yaksmaret,
Yasmare,
pundarikaksham,
Pundarik Ashram,
sabakya,
Savayam,
abhayantaraha,
Abhayantara,
suchihi,
Suchihi,
Shri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu,
Shri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu,
Shri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu.
Om Narayana Namaha.
Om Narayana Namaha.
I splaknemo roko.
Om Apavitra.
Om
Om
apavitra,
Apavitra,
pavitrova,
Pavitrova, Sarvastam,
sarvasta,
Sarvastam,
gatopiva,
Katopiva,
yaksmaret,
Yaspare,
pundarikaksham,
Pundarik Akshram,
sabakya,
Sabatyam,
abhayantaraha,
Abhayantara,
suchihi,
Suchihi,
Shri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu,
Shri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu,
Shri Vishnu,
Sri Vishnu.
Om Madhavaya Namaha.
Om Madhavaya Namaha.
I to je to. Sad će biti...
Now they come up and get their beads, right?
Beads, they have already.
No, give the names now. Yeah, this is the next step, yeah. So we'll call one at a time, and you first go to Srila Prabhupada. You first go to Srila Prabhupada, and then you offer your obeisances to Prabhupada. Then you go up and you offer your obeisances to Panchatattva, and then you come here and offer your obeisances like that. So while the first person is doing it, the second person can also follow along, and then that way we don't be too much of a gap in time. Okay. So who's first? I choose, or you? All right. I choose. Let's see. I guess we'll take the local resident first. Okay. In the case, we'll take the guest second. Okay. So Bernardo, you can go first. Bernarda, right?
Yeah.
Bernarda. And chant Prabhupada's mantra out loud. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya. Go up to Panchatattva and offer your obeisances. You can go to Srila Prabhupada. Okay. Okay, now come on this side and offer your obeisances, because we don't want to put our back to the deities. Okay. We can move this table out of here. Okay, so what are the four regulative principles?
Štiri principi. Kdo bo prvi? V slovenščini.
You can speak it in Slovenian.
Brez mesa, rib in jajc.
No meat, eggs and fish.
Tea and coffee.
Brez toksikacij.
Tell her that, tea and coffee.
Brez čaja in
Čaja in kave.
No chai, no coffee.
Brez niso dovoljeni izven zakonske spolnosti.
sex.
No illicit sex, okay. What else?
Brez iger na srečo.
No gambling.
No gambling, very good. What's the last one?
Toksikacija, alkohola, kave.
No,
Intoxication.
and no intoxication, very good. Yeah, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no meat eating, no gambling. Da?
A to ja? Sedeli to?
Ja.
Yeah, okay. Da. Okay. And do you agree to chant at least 16 rounds on beads every day without fail?
A vi ljubite, da boste stati mantra 16 krogov, najmanj 16 krogov, vsak dan.
Every day,
Vsak dan.
not every other day.
Vsak drug dan, ampak vsak dan.
No days off. Okay.
Ja, ja.
And do you also agree to become the servant of the servant of the servant?
Obljubite, da boste služabnik od služabnika, da boste služa.
Ja, obljubim.
Okay. So we'll give you a nice name. It's.
Davamo ime.
I was praying to Krishna, and he told me your name. So.
Krišni, da mi pove, kakšno je za vas.
Okay, your name is Braja Bhumi.
Vrađa Bumi.
Bumi.
Vrađa Bumi, Devidasi ki jai. Vrađa Bumi, Devidasi ki jai. Vrađa Bumi, Devidasi ki jai. Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai.
That's a wonderful name. You won't find too many personalities with that name. Braja Bhumi means Vrindavan. Braja Bhumi is Vrindavan. So your name really means Vrindavan, the holy land of Vrindavan. Okay. So you can live in Vrindavan if you like. But not right now. Okay.
Vrađa Bumi, Devidasi ki jai. Gaupanemanande.
Okay. Ivana. Thank you. She looks very happy. Please be like that all the time. Okay. Because if you're happy, you're preaching. So what are the 4 regulative principles?
No meat eating, fish and eggs. No intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling.
And you agree to chant at least 16 rounds every day on beads?
Yes, I agree.
And to become the servant of the servant of the servant?
Yes.
Okay. I'm giving her a name that is connected with today's, what we say, holiday. It's part of Ram Leela. Ivana is, she was captured by Ravana. And somehow she got free. And now she's free from Ravana. So, and she was associating with Hanuman. And because Hanuman also was not liked by Ravana, Ravana took Hanuman and threw him in the fire. Because we remember when Hanuman was there in front of Ravana, he set Hanuman's tail on fire. So you had a deity of Hanuman, and Ravana threw him in the fire, but you saved him. So the most appropriate name for you, based on all of your experiences, getting free from Ravana and saving Hanuman from the fire, is your new name is Sita Rani.
Sadivo! Sita Rani, Devidasi ki jai. Sita Rani, Devidasi ki jai. Sita Rani, Devidasi ki jai.
Sita Rani means the queen, Sita, who is the queen. Sita means Sita, and Rani means queen. So, Queen Sita.
Arrivo! Sita Rani, Devidasi ki jai. Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai.
You like that name? Yeah, it's part of your pastime, you know. Only Dina Dayadri, she knows the whole pastime. Oh, you know the pastime. If anybody wants to find out more, just see these 2 ladies. She is so serious about Krishna consciousness. Her seriousness is beyond normality. She's so serious. She gave up everything in order just to keep herself focused on Krishna. And it wasn't difficult. It was very difficult. She went through fire, literally. But she never gave up Krishna, despite all of the oppositions that were thrown to her in her life. Amazing, huh? She was put, almost like Sita, in different, most difficult situations. And even her life was threatened also. But she never gave up Krishna. So therefore, that's the perfect name for you. Sita Devi, Sita Rani.
Sitarani Devidasi ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
We should learn from her. She went through so many horrible experiences in order to somehow keep her Krishna consciousness. It's amazing. I was following it all along and I was just thinking, yeah, keep going. It was amazing. Yeah. Someday you can write your life story. And now your life begins in the real way. Thank you.
Rivo, Rivo.
Hare Krishna. Hanuman's here, okay. Yeah, his tail is not on fire either. Yeah, she had a deity of Hanuman. And then Ravana threw it in the fire. But she saved him. Hanuman saved Sita, but this time Sita saved Hanuman. Amazing, huh? Her life story is really amazing. Okay, so now what we do now? Oh yeah, now we do the yoga.
First Sankalpa. The whoa, Sankalpa first.
Huh?
Sankalpa.
Sankalpa?
Yes.
Okay.
Stavite opet.
So listen carefully to, you're going to speak to Brajabhumi and she'll understand. Someone should come by Brajabhumi so she can understand what he's saying.
U desnu ruku stavite kap vode. Opet, desno. I sad ćemo govoriti Sankalpu. Ja ću samo govoriti, vidim samo na kraju, bacate tu vodu dole. Ne treba ni ponoviti. Harihi Om, Om Tat Sat, Shri Govindo Govindo Govindaha, Navami Shubhautitao, Achyuta Gotra Sitarani Devi Dasi Vrajabhumi Devi Dasi Dasaha, Shri Krishna Prityartam, Upanayam Sanskara, Karmayam Karishyami. Sad samo bacite dole i samo opet splaknite. To je bilo to. Lahko se sedaj badžani, ko bom inštaliral ogen, ko bom priklical. Now can be bhajans when I install this water and fire and everything. Om Varuna Ihavaha Ihavaha Ihatishta Ihatishta Ihasanedehi Sanedehi Snarudosa Sanurudasya Sanmukobova Sanovukova Klin Krishna Govinda Gopijala Baya Swaha Klin Kirana Maha Krishna Shirase Swaha Govinda Shikaya Vatsaha Gopijana Kavacha Kumalabaya Netronosat Om Astraya Pat Ihamrite Kuru Ihaparame Kuru. Om Shri Mahalakshmaya Ikhavaka Ikhavaka Ikhatishta Ikhatishta Ikasandehi Sandehi Sandirudasya
Hare Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krišna. Sedaj bomo nadaljevali s tem osrednjim delom jage. Žrtvovali bomo, nahranili bomo ogenj. To je črni sezam in, ni riž, ampak črni sezam in barli, tale ječmen. S temi tremi vrsti ali pa s tema dvema. Boste majhno količino tega žita in vržete na ogenj na vsak svaha. Like this or like this. Not with this and this finger. Yeah. Can we you closer? Can we представить Махараджа ближе? You sit there, it's no problem. It's strong. You sit there, no problem. There are strong brahmacharis. Ponavljate samo. Om Agyana, Timirandasya, Gyananjana, Shalakaya, Chakshurun Militam Yena, Tasmai, Shri Gurave Namaha, Svaha, 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 Shri Chaitanya, Manobishtam, Sthapitam, Yena Bhutale, Svayam Rupam, Kadamahyam, Dadati Svam, Padantikam, Svaha, 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 Vandeham, Shri Guru, Shri Yuta, Padakamalam, Shri Gurun, Vaishnavamscha, Shri Rupam, Sagrajatam, Sahagana, Raghunatam, Tamsajivam, Sadvaitam, Savadutam, Parijana Sahitam, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam, Shri Radha Krishna Padam, Sahagana Lalita, Shri Vishakamitamscha, Svaha, 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 Nama Om, Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale, Shrimate Candramauli Swami, Iti Namine, Svaha, 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 Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Svaha 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 Namaste Sarasvate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Svaha 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 Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Iti Namine Svaha 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 Shri Vrajabharavi Devi Daitaya Kripadvaye Krishna Sambandha Vigyana Daine Prabhaya Namaha Svaha 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 Gaur Madhuryojala Premadya Shri Rupa Nuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namastute Svaha 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 Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudapa Siddhanta Dvantaharine Svaha 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 Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtaye Vipralamba Rasambode Padambujaya Te Namaha Svaha 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 Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachitananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Svaha 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 Gaura Virbhava Abhumeshtvam Nirdeshta Sajanapriyaha Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannataya Te Namaha Svaha 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 Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Svaha 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 Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Tvishe Namaha Svaha 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 Panchatattvam Kankrishnam Bhaktarupa Svarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhaktashaktikam Svaha 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 Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Svaha 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 Divyam Vrindaranya Kalpadrumadah, Shiratnagara, Sanghasanastav, Srimad Radha, Srila Govinda Devav, Preshtalabhihi, Sevyamanu Smarami, Svaha. Yeah, we said already this.
You said that?
Yes, in the beginning. After this Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu.
Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu, then
Yeah. Jayatan Sarato Bangor, we said. I hope.
you said you missed it. You went right to go there and you missed Madame Mohan.
Oh, then. Jayatan Surato Bangor. Mama Manda Matergati. Mat Sarvasya Padambujau. Radha Madana Mohanau. Svaha. 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 Srimad Rasa Rasarambi. Vam Shivata Tatastaha. Karshan Venu Swanagopir. Gopinata Etestunaha. Svaha. 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 Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. Radhe Vrindavaneshwari. Vrishabhanu Sute Devi. Pranamami Haripriye. Svaha. 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhar. Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Svaha. 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Svaha.
Swaha.
Svaha.
Swaha.
Svaha.
Swaha.
Now we stanemo pa boste vrle banano in sam malo tega riža, ne vsega, da ne pogasimo. We put just little this rice, don't to extend this, just little. And bananas. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Kitacha Jagadvita Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Svaha 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 Om Purnamadak Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Eva Shadaya Om Purnamadak Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om Dvayuk Shanti Hantarikak Shanti Pritik Shanti Hapak Shanti Vayuk Shanti Tira Shanti Koshadak Shanti Lokak Shanti Brahman Shanti, Vaishnava Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Angakinam, kriyakinam, vidikinam chadvavet, astata saramachidran, Krishna Karshna Prasarataha, Yat Kichid Vayandra Jatam, Tadasha Prasamanasya, Shri Krishna Smaranam Karomi, Om Magnitam Samudra Gacha, Om Tvan Sitola Bhava.
Don't throw it, just put it in. Just like this, just put it in.
Om Magnitam Samudra Gacha, Om Tvan Sitola Bhava. Kirtan.
Kirtan.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. zaključam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Shri Rama Rama Vatsava ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Gopuramanande. Ha